Hi, welcome back to the next part of our tutorial to build an e-bike. Last time we did the pedal there. We want to change a little and then we start. So what we see is a little bit too big. So we go with 3 in the side view. Then with background selection, word selection, we select the whole middle part and scale Y. Then we get the side part and bring it near 2. Then we take the other side part and bring it near 2. So that looks more nature than before. We can bring this, and this to layer 2. So move and layer 2. So all in all, it can be a little bit smaller. So scale X, such like that. Good. We have that. Next, what we here see, I wrote it a little, is that thing here that we don't need to build, that is later in another part of the bike. So we start here. Add mesh circle, scale down, edit mode, extrude, bring down, scale down, extrude again, extrude another time, scale up, and extrude again. Now I bring it more to the front. We need here a little space between, so you can make that with solidify, or you can extrude scale it simple, so, and then extrude again and bring it to the Y direction, and then you have the same effect there. The only problem is that is not good beveled, so the light later will fall not correctly. To handle that, we disable the background selection and give here a loop, and here a middle loop, and here a middle loop. Control R, and then we bevel them so we get better light effects later. So Control B, move the mouse, roll the middle mouse button, and that here too. Control B, move the mouse, roll the middle mouse button, and accept. Then we use smooth on it. That's that. Then we go back here to material mode. That should be closed. So we mark that ring and F to close. You see here shading error. That is because the rest is smooth, but that is a flat plane. So we have to go on the shading and give them a flat. Then it's gone, this shading errors. The other one have shading errors here too. That is because they need loops. So Control R, make a loop in, make another loop in, bring one to the down, one to the middle part there, one up 2, and one down 2. And now shading errors again. Good. We have that. We only need here an unwrap now. So that means we have to mark seams. So we mark seam here one, and at the back, a complete line down to mark seam, and a complete this. Okay, so he can open up that easily. Okay, edit mode, select all, U to unwrap, done. Then give them the material black plastic. So that is all fine. You see we have that texture on there, and that's enough. Okay, bring it here. We scale it up surely, and we'll look that all looks later. Good. Then next one is this parts here, and you see there's some outcutted parts in there. So we first make this round thing and then we cut. So we add again mesh or circle, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down, scale set to make it smaller, so that we get this bending there. I think that can be okay. We test it here when we scale it to that size. Can be a little smaller, so scale set. That can be good. Yes. Okay. Edit modes. B border select. Then the down part we don't need, so we only take that here. And you see we don't go to the last ones, so we delete 2. So we only have left that. Then mark all, extrude, and bring it downward. So we have that. Okay. Then it is too small, too thin. So we need here a modifier. It is called solidify. And with them we can say how thick it should be. You can handle that here under thickness. And we need there a thick one, so such like that, I think. Yeah, good. We should scale them up in the X so that we hit that correctly. Yeah, that's good. Then we bring that in the middle, top view. Set origin to geometry, so we see better the middle point. Good, we are now in the absolutely middle. We give them a smooth. You see we get this shading arrows because we have here an object that is with smooth, and he tries to shade that, but he can't because there it isn't applied. That's the first. And the second is we need other loops like before. So we apply that. Now we have that. Now we need here loops on the back side. Control R to make a loop. And here at the front side. And then this shading error is between this small part and that you don't see. That is why we do such. Good. We have done that. That is fine. Let it here. And now we have to mark seam them too. So we get here this middle line and mark seam the down line. Let's look here. Mark seam the same on the other side. Here, and set, we go on the wireframe, the down line here at the ends too. So that one and that one, mark seam, and this one and this one. Okay, on the other side too. So we go here, mark seam, and the outside here. Okay. So we have complete mark seen that. So we can unwrap that. So you unwrap. Before we must apply the rotation scale. So apply rotation scale. Then again edit mode, select all, unwrap. Now it's done. Give the material. Here is the history of the materials, and our black plastic is there. Good. This one should be in the middle too. That is clear. So we go here to set origin to geometry 2 and place it in the middle. Good. So we have that. Can make it a little bit thicker. I think that is a little bit too less. So we get here with background selection, median point here. We did last time another thing, and then we get a circle selection with C, and then hold the left mouse button and move to the top, and then you can bring them more up or down. So I think that can be good. And we make another one with we need to cut before, so we make a secure copy, Shift D. We have changed that, so we have to apply the rotation scale. Then we want to cut in there 2 tiles on each side. So we go in here and add mesh cylinder, scale them down, edit mode, background selection is on, mark the left side with border selection, X, delete words. So we have that we need at the other side too. So A, select all, Shift D, make a duplicate, rotate Y 180 degrees, so we have it on the upside, and then we close with edge selecting this edge with F, hold Shift, then you can select more than one. Then we want to cut, so we need a closed object, so we get the down line and F to close, the top line, F to close. So we have a closed object now. Top view, we set the origin to the geometry, then we apply the scale only, because we have not, we have rotated this time, so rotate and scale apply, yeah. Okay. Then we bring it into the material, so scale set that it goes through. We have changed some, so we must apply rotation and scale. Good. I must look, is that on the right position, the hole? Yeah, that's okay. Good. Then we need the name of this one. The name is cylinder 11. So we click at the black one, give here the modifier, the boolean. We want to have the difference between that black and that white thing is called 11. Was it cube 11? No, it was cylinder 11. That is it. Apply. And we have to hold in. Don't worry about that. That is gone when we use the edge split. So we take here the same distance as here, and then do it again. But before we must apply here again rotation scale, because it is changed, we have a hole in. So here we use again the boolean modifier and say again difference, and we want to have here the cylinder 11. apply. So we have that 2 holes in. We take here now this edge split modifier, and now you see all is clean, all is good. Wonderful. So we bring that into the model. That other one we can bring to another layer. Top view, bring it in the middle. Good. Then must look, is it smooth there in? No. So we hit again smooth. Good. Then we need it on the other side there. So we take that and move it to with M to the second layer. And then we get that one here, Shift D, and rotate X 180 degrees. Then we had it in the right position. Should be a little bit more up, and this one should be a little bit longer and smaller, so I scale them a little bit down, such like that, and bring that up too. So edit mode, background selection, word selection, B, border select, mark it, bring it up to. So we have that. That is correct. If you want to make it a little bit nicer, you can get here this down part here and make them a little bit bigger, so it looks like it is flanged on it. But I let it like it is, because that nobody sees later. The little pedal layer, you see nothing there. Good. We have to do that one. So we add mesh the cylinder, scale down. I think it should be put it in, so it should have the size of the other nearly, but not completely, because it must go into. So we plug them in. Numpad 0, then you jump to the object that you have selected. That is now into. Yeah. Good. That was what I want. Scale set. Okay. Now we have to flatten here 2 sides of this cylinder. So for that, edit mode, get a loop in. Here is the end where he should flatten that. Then we go top view, disable background selection. We want to get here these sides gone. That means we take this here and delete the words. Then the same on the other side, that's that. And then we have here this half open thing. We now go to edge selection, get this both, F to close, here the same, F to close, get the top part, F to close, get this little part, F to close on the other side too, and then we have that. We get a smooth on it, we have the shading arrows, here we need a flat, here we need a flat, and here, there, and there. So we make that flat, and here we need these loops to get the shading arrows out, so Control R, make a loop in, bring one up to, one down to, one in the circle, up to, and one down to the circle. All arrows are gone, ready to go. That is metal material, so we need to build a black metal material. So we go to material, say new material, and give the name. It is black metal. Okay. We use here again the principal shader. We give them black. We say it should be metal, but rough metal. So we go to the roughness higher, and maybe make some scratches in there later, but I don't do that yet. So rotate X 180 degrees and bring it first in and a little out and scale it whole in the set. So we got that. That is good. Then we have to scale up that here, so we rotate that in the set 90. Then in the X, rotate X 90, so we have it in the right position. We scale them up, such like that, and bring it on 2. Little bit into, then Shift D, make it duplicate, rotate set 180, so we have turned it and that is outside now, and bring it into. So we got that. Now we have to set mark seams, the gray one. So edit mode, we get this line here, mark seam, and this line here. Then the last one completely. So mark seam, and at the other side too. That means that one, that one, that one, that, and this. Mark seam. Good, we needed the inner part too, so we get this loop, mark seam, and that loop, mark seam. Okay. Good, we near to. We have to do here the same, but mark seam, here mark seam, this two, good, but not these two guys here. So we mark that and clear seam, then that is gone. Here we mark that two. All the stuff around, but not this, 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 and this, so we clear seam. Good, here the same. Mark seam, here well forgotten, so here, and we have to do that from the inside too. That was bad. Again. How do you do that? Sometimes it's real mystery. So set we see better. What we have selected there. So set. We see that we don't need, So C, circle selection, hold middle mouse wheel and disable what you don't need. Then mark the rest by hand, what you need, and then mark seam. We get here another edge that is with that. Here the down part we need to select 2. So that. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to have a feeling for that view, but as longer you make it, as easier you see that. That's all try and error, and when you make it often, it's no problem. So that we don't need, but these 2 lines. Okay, mark seam and one from the top to the down that you can cut through that. Good. Then the down part of that one. So what is too much? That is too much. That is that. With holding shift and clicking right on the things, you can disable them too. Good. Then mark seam, one from top to down, mark seam. Okay, we have it. We go back here to material mode, then edit mode, select all, U to unwrap. Same, we've forgotten to apply rotation scale. Again, unwrap, it's done. Then we give them that black plastic, and that is done too. So we have here this pedal that comes on the bike later. Surely you can make here this text growing up too, but I don't do that. That is too much here. Okay, so we mark that here and join that together as one, two. So we have that, and this here too. Then we need to give them an add split, and then that is one thing and all done. So this is done. Scale down. Here we have a ring that we don't need, so move to second layer. File, save. And later we will put them all on other layers and take only instances, because you see these 2 parts of a bike have 28,000 words. It is much, but at the end it will be a 100,000 or so. But that only works when you work with instances. So when you model that, that will explode and nothing happens then. Good. Next part that we do next part is to make the brakes of the bike. There is that here, and that is this part here. Good. So we see us in the next tutorial. All the best. See you. Bye.